Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Way Back Movies, your source for everything movie related. Today's video, I am going to show you all of my pickups for the first half of February 2021. Thanks for checking out this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and think about hitting that like and subscribe button. I try to put out videos at least 1 to 2 times a week on everything movie related. Unboxings, reviews, movie collection updates, which is what this video is going to be about. This is everything I've picked up so far for the first half of February of this year, which is 2021. I did the same thing for last month. I split it into two because I picked up a lot of stuff last month, and the same thing goes for this month. I've picked up a lot of stuff already, and then I've got a lot more stuff coming from Amazon and Horror Pack later this month, so I figured it was just going to be easier just to put these into 2 different videos. That way you're not sitting here for like an hour trying to watch all this, everything I've gotten for the past entire month. So what I've got here today is going to be a lot of TV series. I picked up, I'm trying to, expand my TV series collection, so I got a lot of stuff there. Some of it I picked up brand new from Amazon. Some of it I picked up from the local used movie store. I also grabbed a good amount of 4K movies so far this month, and then I did pick up one 4K also from the used movie store. So first, what I'm going to go into first is going to be the TV series that I've picked up. Now, these first ones are going to be ones I got at like I said, my local used movie store. I traded some of my old Blu-rays in recently, the ones I've upgraded to the 4K, so I kind of got some store credit. And then I kind of went a little crazy there. So the first one I picked up, this is Family Guy. This is Volume 1, which is seasons 1 and 2. When they first started releasing these, it wasn't like normal TV series where it was like, Family Guy season 1, season 2. It was volume such and such. So volume 1 is actually, it even says on here, seasons 1 and 2. So I was able to pick this one up. Just need to find somewhere to dump all this stuff when I'm done. And then I also picked up volume 2, which is season 3 of Family Guy. Also grabbed volume 3. This one doesn't list what season it is. I get the feeling that maybe when they first started doing this, it just said volume, and the other ones, maybe they were released a little bit later, and they ended up putting what season it is at the bottom. So this just says volume 3. I'm assuming maybe if that one was season 3, maybe this is season 4, but that's just a guess. And then this is the last Family Guy I got, which is volume 4. Most of these, you probably can't see that, they were $4.99, so pretty good deal. Brand new on Amazon. I think they're around like 10, 15 bucks, but these are in pretty good condition. They're the only ones I saw there. Otherwise, I probably would have picked up more of them. So I grabbed those, and I might pick up some of the later seasons, either brand new off Amazon or try another place. Also from the used store, I had been wanting to get this for a little while now. I picked up recently all of the seasons of 24, the Kiefer Sutherland series as Jack Bauer. The only one I couldn't really find at a halfway decent price was 24 Redemption, which is the 2-hour special event movie they did. I can't remember what seasons. It takes place between 2 of the seasons, like after like between 5 and 6 or 4 and 5, something like that. But online, new on Amazon, it was like 40, 50 bucks, and it's just a 2-hour DVD. So when I was at the video store, I found this for $6.99. I think he ended up giving it to me for free because I had bought so many. So this is 24 Redemption. So I now have all of the 24s, the Jack Bauer 24s. There was kind of a remake they did called 24 Legacy that didn't have Kiefer Sutherland in it. I did order that one, but I just haven't got it yet. I think it comes later this month, so it might be in the next collection update video. This next one I remember seeing a few episodes of, but then I missed a couple. And I feel like the series is kind of like 24. Like if you miss like 1 or 2 episodes, you're basically lost. Like you'll have no idea what's going on. So I kind of stopped watching it. I figured I'd pick it up later. So many, many, many years later, I'm going to go ahead and give it another try. It's the first season of The Following with Kevin Bacon in it. This was still sealed. This is from the used video place as well. It's still sealed, and it was only $7. So definitely a good price on this one. I think there was only 3 seasons of this total, but I wanted to just buy the one and check it out, make sure I actually kind of like the show before I buy 2 more seasons of it for no reason if it sucks. But I remember the first few episodes I saw, it looked pretty cool. So pick that up, gonna give that one a shot. And then this one, I don't know why I bought this. I think this is another one the guy ended up giving to me for free. But I remember vaguely seeing this as a kid, and it is the first 2 seasons, a 2-season combo pack of T.J. Hooker. This is William Shatner. Heather Locklear was really, I think this was like her first big break as far as on the TV, and then Adrian Zemed, who was in this, and then I don't think anything else afterward, but this is the first 2 seasons of it. It was $8. The weird thing is I looked online afterward because I'd forgot about the show until I saw it there. I can't even find like season 3 or 4 of it, like just individually. The only other thing I can find is the complete set of it. So I may have seen a couple of these episodes. I vaguely remember it. So I figured I'd give it a shot. It was only, like I said, $8. Maybe if it's halfway decent, I'll just pick up the entire set unless I can somehow find the individual seasons after that. I don't think it had like a huge run. There may just be like 4 or 5 seasons of this total. So pick that one up as well. These next ones are ones that I ordered off of Amazon, so these were brand new. The first one is The Adventures of the Young Indiana Jones, Volume 1. This one, I think I may have seen one of these episodes back in the day, but I don't really remember it, and I couldn't tell you about any of the episodes of this. And I wanted to check it out. I'm a big Indiana Jones fan, so figured I'd pick up Young Indiana Jones and check that one out. Looks kind of cool. It's a 12-disc collection. These are DVDs as well, so I grabbed that. And then there's 3 volumes total, so I got Volume 2, which is called The War Years. I don't know if Volume 1 didn't have a title, but this is Young Indiana Jones Volume 2, The War Years. And the third is Volume 3, The Years of Change. So that is this is a 10-disc collection. The second one I couldn't see. So I've got all 3 volumes of the Young Indiana Jones. So that'll be something I want to check out later. This next one I have never seen any of the episodes of. I'd heard about it because I think it came on FX. I had heard about it and it seemed like an interesting concept, but for whatever reason, I never checked it out. And I saw the complete series was available on Amazon. I want to say it was like $25 for the complete series on DVD. So I grabbed it, and it is The Americans. Like I said, the complete series on DVD. I don't know how many seasons. I think there may have been like 4, maybe 5 seasons of this. Like I said, it looked like a pretty cool, interesting show, but I've never actually seen it, so this is like totally a blind buy. But I'm gonna check this one out soon, and hopefully it is as good as I think it will be. And the final TV series I bought, I actually just started watching on Netflix, but I wanted to own it, the physical media of it. I was kind of late getting to watching it, but I finally just finished the first season of it, and that is Stranger Things. This is the Blu-ray collection. It comes in this kind of cool, old school VHS tape, if you haven't seen it before. And even on the inside the box, looks just like a kind of a giant VHS tape. So it was pretty good. I don't think I'm rabid like some people really just thought it was completely amazing. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to check out season 2. And I think there's 3 seasons so far, but yeah, I wanted to pick this up. I can't remember how much this was, but it was fairly cheap. I think it's like $20 for the season. Plus I just love the cool packaging on it. So grabbed that one to add to the collection. Now this next group is going to be the Blu-rays that I've picked up recently. Most of these, I think there's a couple Walmarts in here, but most of these were just straight off of Amazon. The first one, I hadn't heard of this movie until recently when I saw it was being released, and I checked out the trailer and it looked really cool, definitely different from most Christmas movies, and that's Mel Gibson in Fat Man. It's kind of like an action movie, and Mel Gibson plays Santa Claus in it. It's different. It definitely looks different. I haven't checked it out yet, but as far as Christmas movies go, it's definitely an original. Kind of like Bad Santa is completely different from most Christmas movies. This one kind of goes a completely different direction. So I wanted to pick this up and check it out. So when this got released fairly recently, I didn't buy it right away, but I saw it online and I just said, what the hell, I'm gonna pick that guy up. So picked up Fat Man. Another one I picked up is the 3-film collection. It's the Bill and Ted movies. So you get Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bogus Journey, which I've seen both of those. And then you get the new one, Face the Music, which I haven't checked out yet. I think this was like $20 or $25. So I figured, well, I mean, just Face the Music alone was $15 by itself. So I figured might as well just get the whole triple pack there and then check out that last one. It didn't look the best to me. I'm not the biggest Bill and Ted fan. They're okay, but it's one of those things where if you've seen a couple movies in the series, you almost feel like you have to watch the last one. So that's why I picked this up. Want to check out that final one. This next one I picked up, I actually just watched the other day. Was pleasantly surprised by it. I thought it was pretty good, and that's Pete Davidson and the King of Staten Island. He's kind of hit and miss for me on SNL as far as, some of the jokes he does. I thought he was pretty funny. This was, is an interesting movie. It was good. I think it's kind of loosely based on his real life. I know his father in this was killed, and in real life his father was killed in 9/11. So I think it was loosely based on his life, but it was a pretty good movie. And I totally didn't realize Bill Burr was in it, who looked just freakish with a fireman's mustache going. It was not a good look for him at all. Thank God he doesn't normally have one, but it's Bill Burr and he's always funny, so he was good in that as well. So definitely, if you haven't picked this up, I'd say give that one a shot. The next one just came out recently. I've been waiting to see this one. Haven't had a chance to check it out yet, and that's Vince Vaughn in Freaky, which is basically kind of a takeoff the Freaky Friday stuff, like, the body switching. Vince Vaughn switches into, was it Catherine Newton's body? I think she was the one that was in Blockers, if you've seen that, where Vince Vaughn's character is a serial killer, then his consciousness goes into the girl, she becomes a serial killer, so it's kind of a different take on the old body switching movies of like Freaky Friday, which because I had recently got like Father Like Son, which is the same thing except without the murderous, stuff. And it just amazes me how many movies of body conscious switching that they've made. I mean, there must be at least like 5 or 6 of these kind of movies. It's just such an unusual concept, and I'm just surprised there's so many movies on it. But I always wanted to check that out since I heard about it and finally grabbed it. This next one also came out with the same week the other day. I think it was just like a week ago, as Freaky. And I hadn't heard of it until I saw the trailer, and it looked really cool. And that is Gerard Butler in Greenland. It's basically kind of like an Armageddon type movie, except I don't think anybody flies up to try to destroy the asteroids. It's just kind of a doomsday type movie. Seeing the trailer, it looked really cool. It just looks like kind of a fun action movie. So went ahead and picked this up. I think it's on Amazon Prime, which I have, but I wanted to get the actual physical copy because, as you can see behind me, that's what I do. So I'm going to be checking this one out pretty soon, and hopefully is as good as the trailer looks. All right, next, this is an older movie that I've never seen before. It came out with the Paramount Presents line. I've gotten a few of those movies that I just kind of like the whole fact you can flip them open and it's like the movie poster when you flip it open. This one I haven't seen. It's Kirsten Dunst and Orlando Bloom. It's a Cameron Crowe film. It's called Elizabethtown. My girlfriend's actually seen this. I told her I picked this up. She wasn't too impressed with it, but I've never seen it, so I'm going to give it a try. From the trailer, it looked fairly good. And like I said, I like kind of like these Paramount Presents. I haven't opened it yet, so you can't see, but this part here kind of flips up, and it looks like the movie poster, the original movie poster on there. And they've put out quite a few. These are actually numbered. If you can see that, this is number 14. So there's at least 14 of these. I think there might be one after this as well. So they're kind of going full steam ahead with these ones. I've picked up a few of them, and this one looked pretty cool. So grab that to check out. Let's see. Oh, this is another TV series I forgot about. I bought this one new. It wasn't from the used store, off of Amazon. And that is season 2 of The Walking Dead on Blu-ray. Big Walking Dead fan, but I didn't really have any of the seasons recently on physical media. I just picked up, I think I got season 9 first, then I picked up 1, and now I've got 2, so I'm just trying to slowly build up to the entire series so far. So that's season 2 of that one. The next one was from Amazon. This is a documentary, and it looked cool, especially because I'm old, so I remember going to Blockbuster Video when I wanted to see a movie, and it is a documentary on the Last Blockbuster. Now, apparently this place still exists. I can't remember the name of the city. It's in Oregon, I think. I don't really see where. Somewhere in Oregon, there's actually a Blockbuster Video that is still open. You can still rent and buy movies there. So this is the documentary on that one. It's got some pretty famous people, and Kevin Smith is in it. Jamie Kennedy, Brian Posehn is in here. So there are some, Hollywood celebrities that are a part of this. But I think it's cool that there's still at least one Blockbuster left. I thought there were some that were still in Alaska, but maybe those closed down. But I remember, like I said, I'm old. Back in the day, I used to check out all my movies at Blockbuster. So I wanted to see this one, and hopefully this one at least stays in business for a while, and at least long enough maybe to go to Oregon and check that one out. So pretty cool on that. This next one I picked up from Walmart. It's the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. This is the Blu-ray. I have not seen this one. I actually don't know too much about what this one's about. I've seen the Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and those other movies, so they're pretty good. So I figured, I think this was like $10, so I went ahead and picked that one up from Walmart. Also from Walmart, this one was like $6. I've never seen this one before. It is Jamie Foxx and Taron Egerton in Robin Hood. Like I said, this was a $6 one. I don't have too great high hopes for this one. I'm kind of weird. I know a lot of people hated Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, but for some reason that one's my favorite Robin Hood, even though I know Kevin Costner doesn't even have an English accent in it, but for some reason that one just stuck with me. But I figured for $6, I'm going to give this one a try. Jamie Foxx is good, so we'll see if that one is halfway decent. All right, let me move some stuff around here, and we will get into the 4Ks that I have picked up. All right, the first one is the only one that I got from the used DVD place that I went to where I got all this TV series. And I grabbed this mainly because it had the slipcover on it. And that is the 4K version of Suicide Squad. I had been thinking about picking this movie up for a while because I have Birds of Prey, but I never had Suicide Squad. But I knew if I bought it like off Amazon, there probably wasn't going to be a slipcover. So I saw this one had it. And I don't think it was, how much was this one? Well, it's $14. I guess used, that's not too bad. I probably could have bought it brand new for around that, but I'm really a stickler for getting the slipcovers lately, so I went ahead and grabbed this one with the slipcover on 4K. This next one is from Amazon. This one just came out. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I heard it looks good and sounds good, and that is Matt Damon in Elysium. Like I said, this one just got released. I pre-ordered it to make sure I got it when it came out. Like I said, Matt Damon, Jodie Foster. It's a Neil Blomkamp movie who did District 9. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen the movie, but I haven't seen the 4K version of it yet. So like I said, I've heard from reviews that it looks really good. So have high hopes for that one. This next one I picked up because I didn't have the first one. I have Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, but I never had Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So finally grabbed this off Amazon, but as you can see, no slipcover. That's why with the Suicide Squad, I went ahead and did that. I figured there was going to be no slipcover on this one. But I've been waiting to get this movie for a while, so now I have the first two, along with all the Harry Potters, so because I'm a big Harry Potter nerd. So grab that one as well. These next three I actually got off of the Disney Movie Club. I recently bought Toy Story 4, I think from Target or so. I can't remember where I got it. It may have been Best Buy. But I didn't have the first three, so that's what I did. Grabbed the original Toy Story on 4K, Toy Story 2 on 4K, and then Toy Story 3 on 4K. That's all from the Disney Movie Club, so now I have all 4 of the Toy Story movies. Kind of, especially lately with Disney, maybe not doing 4K stuff much, especially for older stuff. I'm trying to hurry up and get as many the 4K titles they have released, as far as the animated, as many as I can, just to be on the safe side. So picked up those ones, so at least I have all of the Toy Story collection on 4K. This next one I grabbed from Target because it was a Target exclusive, and it's the 4K Steelbook of Do the Right Thing. Haven't had a chance to check this out yet. I have opened this up. I did a unboxing video of this one. If you haven't seen it, I'll throw a card up there so you can check that one out. But yeah, it's definitely a nice looking steelbook here. There's the back of it for you. Wanted to get this movie. The regular slipcover I think has been out for a while, but the steelbook, Target exclusive steelbook was new, so I wanted to grab that. So got that one. This next one I picked up off Amazon, and I was actually kind of disappointed in it. It's sometimes when you get movies off Amazon, it's real tricky from what you think you're going to get and to what actually ships to your house. This is the 4K version of Logan. I did have the Blu-ray version of it already, but I wanted to get it on 4K because I'm trying to get all the X-Men stuff on 4K. But this one is a little bit different. Like, I know there's a version out there with multiple discs. It has the film noir version on it, the multiple versions of Logan, but on 4K. But for some reason, this one doesn't have that. This is just 2 discs. One is the Blu-ray and one is the 4K version. So the film noir isn't on here. And I think the other one was like a 3-disc collection. But for some reason, this one wasn't. I thought that's what I was getting, but this is just kind of like a regular version of it. So I do have the film noir version on Blu-ray. So instead of just sending this back and trying to find the other one, I'll probably just keep the Blu-ray and then keep this one as well. But pick this one up also. The next one I grabbed, I think I may have got this one from Best Buy. It is the slipcover version of Shutter Island in 4K. Now, this is an awesome movie. I've seen it before. Love this movie. I, for a while, thought about getting the steelbook, but I just decided to go ahead and grab the slipcover version. So definitely a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. This next one I have not seen. I got this from Walmart, and that is the 4K version of The Croods. Totally haven't seen this movie or the sequel to it. Haven't seen that one, but I'll probably pick that up as well. But I wanted to check this one out, and they had a 4K. I think this is from Walmart. Slipcover also included, so I went ahead and grabbed that. This next movie I have wanted to see for a while when it came out in theaters, but I never got around to checking it out, and it's Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. This one I think was another Best Buy pickup on 4K. Has the slipcover, which is always cool, so going to check that one out as well. This next one, I debated on whether or not I was going to get it because I've never actually seen the full movie, just bits and pieces of it. But I want to finally actually get to watch the whole movie, and that's the 4K version of 300. Plus the slipcover is just really awesome on the front and on the back. Really cool looking slipcover there. The movie, like I said, bits and pieces of it. I want to see the whole thing, so I figured I might as well go ahead and pick it up on 4K if I'm going to check it out. So grab that one. This next one goes along with the Disney stuff. I've seen Maleficent, and I picked that one up recently. I haven't seen the sequel, The Mistress of Evil, so I went ahead, and while I was at Walmart, this was on sale. The Maleficent Mistress of Evil, which is the sequel. Haven't seen it, but want to check this out, so found this at a Best Buy. I think it was like $15 with the slipcover, so I went ahead and grabbed that one as well. And finally, I didn't get this one on release day, which was just, I think, a few weeks ago, but I finally found it at Best Buy and decided to go ahead and pick that one up, and that's Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx in Collateral. I remember seeing this a while ago. Don't remember too much about it, but I remember watching it in theaters. Good movie, so wanted to pick this one up. Also has a slipcover, so I can go ahead and add that to the collection. I think that brings my 4K titles. I'm starting to really get a large 4K collection. I want to say it's probably around 250, 260 4K titles now. So definitely working on building that up some more. And that is it so far for the first couple weeks of February. Like I said, I've got a lot more stuff coming through Amazon that's going to be coming in the next couple weeks for the second half of the month. I've also got Horror Pack that will be coming out probably within a week and a half or so from recording this video. So I'll have those included as well. And I may pick up some more TV series from the used DVD store in my neighborhood, but I'll have to see on that. So make sure you check that out. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.